I'm Linda Kemp, and I'd like to show you an alternative approach to painting. Alright, I'm going to start to trim down some of the blossoms in this section. The wisteria blossoms are attached by a very fine stem, and that's done by painting in the negative spaces. These are the little holes between the blossoms. There we go. Let's pull this up. There's a little bit more of that vibrant rose violet. I kind of like it in there. And trim this down again. You can see how I work from one shape to another shape. Or I wash the color away, just like in the little exercises that we were doing. A little pink. That little pink back there could be another blossom behind. Major movement is coming across like this now. It's really starting to appear. All right, let's pull a blossom going the other direction. Just like that. That's the space in behind the blossom. I'll wash this away. I don't want to lose all these little speckles on here. I like the texture. So I'll glaze over it with a nice thin wash of color. There we go. Let's see how it's starting to develop. Let's put some little tiny negatives here. It's these intricate little shapes that I think make the piece so interesting. There we go. Let's drop some violet in there. Again, I'll be able to use that if I choose to put another layer in. And I want to make sure that this branch of blossoms is longer than this cluster of leaves and the blossoms that are going to be coming out here. If they're both the same size, it won't be particularly pleasing to look at. Let's get that color down. This is damp, so I'll move into another area. I like to work around the painting so that I don't focus on one area for too long. That way I can make sure that I balance the left side and the right side and top and bottom as I work. And I won't overwork one area. I have some little blossoms out here, so let's get started on those. Okay, a little bit of violet. I don't want to sharpen them up too much. I don't want them to distract from my area of interest. So I'll use a little bit paler color. And I'll soften out my edges as I go. Take this color right down. That color's a little bit dirty. Let's go with some nice bright cerulean. There we go. That'll sharpen it up. And I'm establishing this branch for the leaves. Make a bit of a crook in it. There we are. And wash this down. Drop in some color. Oh, that's a little blob. I like it. And cut down and cut around. I keep reminding myself that I'm not painting the flowers. I'm painting the space around them and between them. Now let's have a look at this design. This is moving this way. So I've got a nice arc that flows this way. I want to counterbalance that, keep the eye within the picture so that these are curving this way. And I don't want to get too fussy up here. I'll just drop a few more colors in. there's a nice raw sienna piece up here that looks like a leaf behind my shape. So I will drop a little bit of that raw sienna in underneath here. That will carry that leaf through. Let's just do that, in fact. Let's just take it right out of there. There it goes. There we go. Let's take that right out. That's better. Sharpen it right down. And let's take that off like that. Put a little bit of violet in there, just to carry the eye across, and wash that out. When I work around the painting, it allows this area to dry, so I can move back and forth, making adjustments and corrections as I go.